Alright, so what is good YouTube? It's your boy LegendaryEA and we are back here for another video. And today we're doing the Bulls. I haven't done a Bulls rebuild in so long. And obviously on this team we get Zach Lavine, Wendell Carter, Lauri Markkanen, Otto Porter, Coby White, and honestly, I don't know, like, this might be one of the harder rebuilds because I'm gonna try to keep this thing as realistic as possible. Now, if you guys enjoyed the videos, make sure you go and spam up the like button. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe, and please turn on your post notifications. And of course, go ahead and comment who we should actually be rebuilding next. And as per usual, if you guys enjoy the videos, you guys already know that on this channel we do 2K, we do NBA. Another NBA video is dropping tomorrow. And this weekend, I'm gonna try to be double uploading every single day this weekend. So on Saturday and Sunday, expect 4 videos. And of course, check out the second channel. But now that I'm done with the intro, man, we got the Bulls here. And like I said, I'm trying to do this thing realistically. Now, normally for my Bulls rebuilds, I always trade away Zach Lavine. I'm trying to keep him around for this video because he is 25. If he wants to stay here, we're going to try to keep that man here. But honestly, as far as this year's draft goes, I mean, we are projected to have the 6th pick, Isaac Okoro. Honestly, I'm taking the best player there, no matter who it actually is. I mean, I really like Coby White, but I really see Coby White being, I just don't know if I see star potential. I think that he can actually be really decent, like a really solid player, but I think the Bulls are in a weird, I think that they are in a really weird position. Like, this all starts with Reinsdorf, if I'm being honest. It really does. Now, we walk away with the 8th pick, which sucks for us. I don't know who we're going to be getting with that 8th pick. Personally, I think it starts with Jerry Reinsdorf. I think that even in that Michael Jordan documentary, most of that blame should have been put on him. But regardless, let's get straight into the NBA draft. Let's see who's there at pick number 8. And let's see what we're working with. Let's hope that we get some luck. James Wiseman is here. Okay, so we have options. We have a lot of options here. Like, I did not think that these options would be available for us. Alright, so we could easily go Denny Avdija. We can go... Alright, so we can go Denny Avdija. We can go Obi Toppin. I mean, just from a sheer position of need, Denny Avdija is the best player, but if we want to go with the best player right now, it's clearly James Wiseman. I think for this pick, I'm gonna take Denny. I really hope that that was the right decision for us to actually make. But let's see right here. He fell to the Pelicans. I mean, Denny's a 77, so I don't think that we did all that bad, but yeah, that was definitely a really difficult pick. I'm not gonna lie. But let's see who's there at this next pick, 2nd round. With this pick, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and let's take Kira Lewis. He's one of those sleepers in this year's draft. Go ahead and let's take those guys. Denny was strategically off of potential and the need a small forward. So we go ahead and we do that. And honestly, that just adds more playmaking to this team. Of course, Otto Porter accepts. So Denny's probably going to be starting for us anyways. But I don't expect us to make a big run or a big splash in this year's free agency, but we can definitely see what we can actually do, because I do think that if Chicago's a decent team, getting free agents is not insane. I'll bring back Chris Dunn, Denzel Valentine, he can actually walk. We're really good on that. But let's see what we can do, man. Hopefully, I mean, free agency, Coby White is getting some more take. I'm gonna be putting Kyra in the G League. Let's find a backup shooting guard. I think, yeah, backup shooting guard is the biggest position of need for us, for sure. And right now, I mean, just looking at it, I'm not really feeling this free agency at all. I might just let it play out, because if we're bad for another season, next year's draft class is a lot better. Like, there's just no doubt about that. And getting straight into training camp, what I'm going to be doing is kind of what I'm saying that to Zach Lavine. I want him to get his playmaking up for sure. Another thing that I'm going to be doing, untapped potential. Lauri, I need you to have that. And the same thing with Wendell Carter, man. I mean, we just chose you over James Wiseman, and we drafted off of need, which I hate doing, but I think that the Bulls would definitely do that. Especially with this draft class, things being so close, they more than likely would. All right, so this is the lineup. They want to start Tomas. I'm actually fine with that. I actually am. So Tomas, Zach Lavine, Otto Porter, Lauri Markkanen, Wendell. Off the bench, we got Denny Avdija, Coby White, Thad Young. That's the best lineup for us to actually have. What I'm going to do right here, give you those minutes, and I'm going to slide these to Daniel Gafford, because I think that he has more shelf life on this team. As far as trading away some of these players, no one is going to take this man's contract. Like, no one is gonna take that at all. Same thing with Otto Porter. He's really solid, but no one is taking that contract. They're just not. Now, they have us as a buying team. They got us ranked 18th in the league. I just don't know about that one, Chief. I really don't. But let's see where we are for this first season. If we're bad, we don't really lose here because, I mean, we're going to get a top pick in a really stacked draft class. But let's see what we're actually looking at. And hopefully this team is better than I think they can actually be. Before anything, I'm going to knock these down just a tick. I'll get you to about 25. Oh, Denny is already playing. Okay. A matter of fact, I guess I'll just leave it the way it is, except for this. Because low-key, they're already giving Denny 27 minutes a game, and I'm cool with that. I am actually really cool with that, but let's just make sure that our guys, you know, get rebounds. That's kind of a smart thing to actually do. And yeah, grit and grind. I think what works best with us is 7 seconds, or we can bring back the triangle just like with the Bulls. This might actually work to, like, be honest, because Zach Lavine loves ISO stuff, so that actually might work for us. But yeah, I'm actually good with this team. Let's just see how we are for this first season. And at the end of season number 1, we're pretty bad. Like, this is actually no surprise at all. We only won 23 games. Giannis is the MVP. Anthony Edwards wins Rookie of the Year. LaMelo in 6 man, he's in Golden State. And I mean, none of this even matters to us. I'm sure we had nobody on any of these All-NBA teams. Did we get, all right, so Denny, he's now 79. He's on an all-rookie second team. Maybe I should have just taken James Wiseman and went with my gut. However, to be fair, the Bulls probably would have done the same thing. But at the end of the day, Denny averaged about 13 points, 4.5 assists, and he shot 41% from the field, 33% from the three-point line. He definitely has some room for improvement. They are projecting us to have the number 1 overall pick, and you better believe if that happens, Cade Cunningham will be becoming a Bull. Like I said before, I really want to keep Zach Lavine on this team and try to win a championship like that. We're going to see what works. I'm going to try to go after one of those free agents, man. As far as position goes, we still want to work with Lauri Markkanen and bring him back. I'm not sure if he wants to come back. However, the 2 biggest positions that are weak in our starting lineup is definitely point guard and center. Of course, Zach Lavine is untouchable. I really like Lauri, and we just drafted Denny. I really want to see what we can actually do. Celtics won the championship. Good for them. They're definitely going to be getting one in a few years. And I actually made a video on them, so make sure you go check out that video. Draft lottery time. We walk away with the number 2 overall pick. So that's just awesome, which means K's off the board, right? They got him going to Phoenix, but maybe Phoenix makes a bonehead decision. We're going to have to see about that. First off, let's get him out of here. It doesn't really matter, but it does make things slightly easier. But let's get straight into the NBA draft. And I might even trade this draft pick because sometimes drafting players is not always the best move. Like, sometimes you just need to trade for a good player because draft picks are always a question mark, if you ask me. But Cade, he goes number 1. No big surprise there. I'm going to try to make this trade. I mean, Zach Lavine did play point guard in Minnesota. But once again, Buddy does not pass the ball like that. And if that was the case, we'd just get Jalen Green. But let's just see what this number 2 pick is worth. If it's worth something good, I'll take the deal. But, like, this is a horrible trade. Simply a horrible trade. Like, how do we trade down and the only compensation is Emmanuel Mudiay? Nah. Like, nah, bruh. That is a horrible deal. This gets us LaMelo, but, nah. Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it. Dude, getting Cade Cunningham would have been so much easier. If this is the scenario that we're in, we have to take Jalen Green. Like, we have to. He's the best player here, for sure. And it's not even close. We did okay. I mean, both of them were 80 overalls. I would have preferred to have Cade because we need a point guard. But I think that we'll be just fine with this if we want a 2-guard set. I'm signing both of these guys. Noah, he'll be in the G League. And we got Kyra Lewis. He's up to a 74. But now it's time to make some actual moves. So, Tomas, you're out of here. I'll keep Chandler around. And I think that they got it all right. These are the guys that we're keeping around, man. Thad Young can go find a brand new team. Lauri, he's restricted, of course. Like, this team just really has to develop. Like, if we can get them to just develop, we're going to be in good shape. And we got money. We got money. I would have loved to bring back Derrick Rose. I would have loved to bring back D Rose. Like, this would be great. Him coming back to Chicago. Wouldn't that be like an amazing ending? Like, that would be great for us. Now, Zach Lavine, they got his secondary position as small forward. I might have us run a set of Derrick Rose, Jalen Green, Zach Lavine, Laurie, and Wendell. That might actually be decent, especially in the Eastern Conference. That's not insane. Who else can we go after, though? Paul George is not coming here. Oladipo is great, but we really need a forward. If we're going to be picking up somebody, it has to be a forward. But right now, Derrick Rose is back on the team. He's rocking number 1. Don't tell me, all right, good. Let's just make sure that he gets his number 1 back. Who's wearing number 1, bro? Y'all better chill out. No one on this... Huh? Nah, bro. Take off the jersey, dog. Like, ain't no way. Take it off. You can rock number like 6 or something. I don't really care. No way. We're not going to give Derrick Rose back the legendary number 1. We have to. We have to. All right, so next season, I'm going to be starting Derrick Rose. Kobe is becoming off the bench. These two are going to be in the G League again. I'm going to be starting Lavine at small forward. His overall is exactly the same. So that's what we're going to run with. And then I'm going to start Jalen Green at shooting guard. So it would be Derrick Rose, Jalen Green, Zach Lavine, Laurie, and Carter. That's actually pretty decent. And then as far as our backup guards, I mean, it honestly could be these two guys, or I can just have Denny play backup shooting guard for us, and we'll figure it out. And heading into this year's training camp, well, what we're going to be doing is on-tap potential. Once again, we got to give these out to a few of these players. All right, so starting this thing off, let's slide that. I mean, is his potential already at an A+? It is. All right. Let's slide that to Lavine real quick. Let's also go ahead and let's slide that to Denny Avdija. And combo guard, I'm giving that to Jalen Green because his passing is not amazing at all. But let's get into this season. They can sign whoever they actually want to. I think we already got our guys who are going to be playing majority of these minutes. But let's see at least what we're working with. All right, so they got the starting lineup right. Derrick Rose, Jalen Green, Zach Lavine, Lauri Markkanen, and Wendell Carter. Off the bench, we got Denny Avdija, Kobe White, Otto Porter, Chandler Hutchinson. I mean, for the most part, this is exactly how I want it. I do want you guys to be in the G League again. I mean, it's the last year of Kyra's contract, but we'll figure that out. And as far as the centers go, I mean, who can we sign? I mean, Thad Young, I'm down if he wants to come back here. He's not going to really play that much, but that is a great spot, so I could throw him back in the G League. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, we should be good now. And just the lineups, this is what they want the lineups to actually be. However, I'm going to switch it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's try this out. I mean, it says that we are rebuilding now. And our power rankings actually went up. So that tells you that whatever it says does not really matter. Let's just see how this team is. We brought back Derrick Rose. And the last time this team was really good is when Derrick Rose was in his prime on this team. So let's try it again. Let's try it again. And let's see if we can recreate magic. Like, that's what I'm really hoping for. Can we recreate some kind of magic? Let's just see. I mean, the lineup is fire. The lineup is fire, and I think it can actually work. I just hope that this team can get back to where they actually were. And at the end of the second season, we actually finished with 32 wins. So, I mean, it is improvement, but we definitely had a long ways to actually go. Cade Cunningham is Rookie of the Year, and we're still a bad team. But like I said, with the Bulls, and since we're not making outrageous moves, this is going to be mad hard. Now, Jalen Green is our rookie first team. He put in work. He's not up to an 83 overall. But yeah, this team is definitely not going to be easy to rebuild at all. Because, like, they are literally in a terrible position. Now, we're looking at actually having the 6th overall pick. Hopefully, we can trade up and get Imani Bates, and things can just get a whole lot better. As far as the stats go on this team, we were led in points by Zach Lavine. He played really, really good. Jalen Green was good. He was really good. 21 points, 52% from the field, and 39% from the 3-point line. He was amazing, actually. And so was Zach Lavine. He was really good as well. 50% from the field, and he shot 36% from the 3-point line as well. Laurie with 17 points. D Rose with 15 and 6. All good. Everyone is solid. Kobe White is doing decent. I might actually move him depending on the draft pick and the fact that we don't really need a point guard right now. And like I said, that's one of the problems with Chicago is that they got so many players that are all good, but they're all really, really young. So eventually some of those guys that you may like might have to get moved. So it's really a tough thing because they need to show that they're a good team before free agents come there. But I think that the team that we built has so much talent on it that we could potentially get a center that could be a game changer. I mean, I like Wendell Carter a lot, but we can definitely improve. And we have one more season, so let's see what we can actually do. All right, so Philly won the championship. Let's get into this year's draft lottery. We have the 3rd overall pick, and Imani Bates is going to be going now at number 1. That is for sure. Jacob Underwood, I mean, we're getting better with him, so I don't want to just fire him. But let's see what it says. I'm almost guaranteed that they have Imani going number 1. If Imani goes first, I'm trading this draft pick. Like, I'm going to trade this draft pick immediately and find somebody to actually help us out. Yeah. This thing has to get moved. Like, we need instant help right now. Drummond for the 3rd pick? Heck no. Let's see who's at our draft pick. So making a trade right now is just... It's going to be so hard for us to actually do. Like, I am looking at some of these offers, and they're just not good at all. Like, Montrezl Harrell is not going to cut it. Drummond is not going to cut it. I'm not sure if they're going to be trading me Bam, and we need some instant help. Mitchell don't really help us. De'Aaron Fox, I don't know. I really don't know. All right, I think I'm going to draft somebody, and then I'm going to trade them later on. Let's just draft him. What's his overall? He's an 80. And we're just going to trade him after the draft because he's still a really good player. Yeah, let's sign both of them because this is where we start to overturn this entire roster. I finally think I have a trade. Brandon Ingram is 6th man on the Pelicans. That is somebody that we can actually go after now. And we could just give them a younger small forward for that. That works for, like, if they want to do this, I am definitely down. You guys get Patrick Baldwin, who is just the 3rd pick in the draft. I mean, B.I.'s coming off the bench, and he ain't all that happy about that. He's not really rocking with that at all. And we can also throw in Noah Farrakhan. You guys are not vibing? You guys really are not vibing with this move at all? Throwing RJ as well. And I'll throw in a 1st round pick then because he has been an all-star. My guy. He's your 6th man. He is your 6th man. Calm down. I mean, I could throw in Kobe White. Because I kind of want to keep Kobe White on the roster though. I'll throw in Otto Porter if y'all want him. Like, all right, so we just go ahead and we made that deal. I also made offers to Kemba and CP, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna take the players that are the best for us. Yeah, and we can't even afford them, so we do bring back these guys. Yeah, Kemba went back to Boston, so I mean, it's all good. I think that we did what was best for this actual team, and I mean for next season, I'm not sure what I want to actually do. Lavine is an 87 at point guard, but he can't, like, his passing is it's definitely not the best, but it has improved a lot. So I might want to start him at point guard for us. And that is what he played in Minnesota. So Lavine starts at point, Jalen Green, Ingram, and the front court pretty much stays the same, but our point guard lineup is insane. Like, it is actually, like, ridiculous. And then Kobe White can be the backup shooting guard because he does score more than pass anyways. I think that could actually work out for this team. Yeah, I think that could actually work out. All right, and heading into this year's training camp, what we're going to be doing is combo guard. I'm giving that to Zach Lavine again. He's only an 87 overall. I'm also going to be throwing that. Oh, he's up to an 88. Bet. Jalen Green, I need you to get that passing up as well. And I'm also going to be throwing some minutes. I'm going to be throwing some minutes to, as far as perimeter shooting, if he can just stretch the floor a little bit, that would help us out. It is kind of too late in the game. The goal for this season is 50 wins. I mean, it says that we're now a contending team. They got us ranked. See, our rankings fluctuate so much. Now we're ranked 15th. That is random as heck to me. But the lineup is Zach Lavine, Jalen Green, Brandon Ingram, Lauri Markkanen, Wendell Carter Jr. Up there we got Derrick Rose. He's playing 28 minutes. Kobe White, Denny Avdija, Kyrie. This is actually a really deep bench. Like, this is actually a really good bench. I want to see what we can actually do. I'm hoping for a championship. I mean, right now we're running with a 7 seconds offense. I hope that we can win a championship. Like, this team is stacked. And at the end of this season, we don't reach the 50-win goal, but we do win 47 games. Giannis, he's always the MVP in all of these sims. Imani Bates, nothing has really changed here at all. I think that this team, even though we didn't have the best record during the regular season, I feel like this team is legitimately built for the playoffs. Like, we have so much depth on this team. I think we're going to be just fine. We finished as the 4th seed. We actually tied for the 4th seed. We honestly could have been the 2nd seed if we won 2 more games. As far as the numbers go, all the numbers are pretty much like, they're pretty low because we got so many scores on this team, but everyone really played well. Every person on this team pretty much played well, so that is good for us. Let's get straight into this thing. I'm cutting it down to 8-man rotation. They want to start Denny Avdija. This and be out to the bench with Derrick Rose. That bench might be something tough. Now, let's see what we can do in our first playoffs of this video. It's tied up. Let's go up 2-1, y'all. Let's not choke here. Let's not fold here, please. It's tied up. Come on, y'all. Do not fold. Oh, my goodness. This game never shows any love, man. We are a better team. Like, cut it out. Please. My goodness. You guys had me scared there. We are a better team. Like, it's not even a question. I mean, yeah, they got Imani Bates. Bruh, really? Come on now, dog. Come on now, dog. Let's get the Bulls their 7th championship. Let's do this. Let's go. Zach Lavine went off. You love to see that. Next up, we got Philly. I think they won the championship last season. Let's hope that we can get an upset on them. Oh my gosh. Really? Really? Come on, you guys. Do not disappoint me. Let's get the Bulls a championship. Oh my goodness. Really, bruh? Who's going off on us? Joel Embiid. He's the only one. Ben Simmons is not even doing anything. Can we at least take a game? We shot 52 in the first quarter. Why can't we do this normally? Beats me. Beats me. Come on, y'all. Let's force to game 7. Let's make them blow a 3-0 lead. I know that we can do it. I know that we can do it. Come on. We're right there. And unfortunately, we were not able to bring the Chicago Bulls a championship. And I'm really sad that this is probably what's going to be happening with the Bulls. I actually have a NBA video and discussion talking about this team. If you guys want to see that soon, let me know. Philly is just unbeatable right down this game. But let me know what you guys think about the Chicago Bulls in the comment section below. I really feel like they are in a really bad position because as far as management goes, as far as the draft picks go, as far as their prior draft picks go, like they're not in a good position because anybody that they've been drafted in this year's draft, it's like you guys are potentially throwing away the actual potential of another young player on your roster. Whether it's James Wiseman, then what about Wendell Carter? Whether it's Obi Toppin, then what about Lauri? I mean, if you get a shooting guard or any guard, it's like Kobe White, Zach Lavine. The Bulls are really in they're really not in a good position at all. And also, they haven't really worked on their entire culture as well. But if you guys want to see me really talk in depth about this team, let me know in the comment section below. This video was just a little fun. We try to keep it realistic. I mean, we had a story for getting Brandon Ingram. We had a story. They got Kawhi Leonard. They didn't need him anymore. But our final roster was B.I., Laurie. We brought back MVP Derrick Rose, Zach Lavine, Jalen Green, Wendell Carter Jr., Kobe White, Denny Avdija, Kyra Lewis Jr., Daniel Gafford, Chandler Hutchinson, Kenyon Martin Jr. I mean, most of these guys are actually on the team, but we kept losing to, this. Good team, but really? Really? Ain't no way. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about this video. Make sure you go and like it up and, of course, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace, y'all.